When you play a spell, play an Emerald Incarnation with attack and health equal to its cost. No thanks. That doesn't seem good at all. Does anything in this pack seem good? I mean, I do like the Submerged Titan. The Tauride Test Pilot is fine. I don't think the Muck Crawler is very good. Don't tell Cass that I said that, but I don't think it's very good. Sauropod Crasher, nah. I guess Dervish is pretty interesting. Because you can exhaust something and get in. 3-2 charge for 3 is actually pretty good. What does this do? Pay 3 and twist it to transform another unit into a Phasora. No. Had him at 1 HP before he stabilized. I think I got too greedy and A space when I shouldn't have to clear both boards. Considering going down to 15. Oof. 15 in draft, that's ambitious. Most expensive unit is shift for 4. Oh wow. Oh, maybe you do only need 15. So I think we're gonna go Dervish here. I would like to find like an aggressive kind of deck. Oh, Lightning Sprite? Yes. I want to do what that one guy did to us. Lightning Sprite, do a bunch of twisting, and then get it all back with the health gain thing. Pay 4 and twist it to give one of your units +4 this turn? Ooh. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. But Lightning Sprite I think is excellent, so we're gonna go with that. Sanctum, 4 spells, and scouting. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Tiros. Was there a Sanctum that I... Oh, was that Svetya's Sanctum? Is that what you're talking about? I keep going on the draw too. That's also rough. So, Snowmass Jordan's sweet. Ooh, yeah, I like the Blurry Chaser quite a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Sanctum maybe is fine if you, like as a first pick, is probably not horrible, because you can maybe get a bunch of spells, but I don't know, you can really only get away with a certain amount of spells in draft, and you're gonna have to get a very specific combo. Like, first off, you have to not cast any of your spells before 5, and survive long enough to get there, and then start casting big spells, so kind of seems like it's not that great to me. Not even sure Lightning Sprite is good, just can't resist the value there. Yeah, looting 3 times and swinging for 4 on turn 4, I agree. Yes please, sign me up. So Snowmass Jotun is sweet, Blurry Chaser is so good though. So aggressive, the quick draw is amazing, scouting is relevant, and we could find a Trekker, so I think we're gonna go Blurry Chaser here. Ruins Guide. When one of your units emerges, it gets attack and health this turn equal to that unit's attack and health. That's actually kind of strong. And it's just a 2/2 for 2, so let's take it. Ooh. Orc Lookout. Snowmass Jotun's nice. That works really well with the Ruins Guide. Make this a 7/9. So we could be swinging Ruins Guide as a 7/9 and Snowmass Jotun as a 5/7 when it comes off. When it emerges, rather. That seems nice. That doesn't seem that good. I think we're gonna go Snowmass. Or Duelist is aggressive. It wasn't really that impressive in our first draft, I guess. But I also don't think that deck was very good. The Meditant is kind of interesting. Stats are so bad though, and I think just in the interest of possibly getting Trekkers later, we're gonna go with the Camp Surveyor here. Rallying Sergeant. It's a 4/4 for 5. It could be a 7/4 for 5. Or we could go Death from Above, which should be a victory just from Snowmaster Jotun by itself. The combination of those two. Good Idea at the time is such a sweet card. It's kind of tough. It's between these three for sure. All the on-color cards. I'm just not sure what's best for what we're doing. Death from Above doesn't look that good right now, but it could be better later. Sergeant's probably the most reasonable pick, and Good Idea is probably the most fun pick. You think Sergeant Hazius? I think you're probably right. That is what I'm leaning towards, although I think Good Idea is a really fun card, and I am interested in it for sure. Probably the safe pick, being Sergeant, is what we should do. So we're gonna do that. Well, Mining Team is a scout, and if we shift it, it's on curve, so yeah, fine. May not even end up playing it, we'll see. Ooh, shiny. Shiny Jotun. Actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, we'll do it. Fragile. Sure. Oh, we had the scout thing. I don't even think it's good even in a dedicated scout deck though. So I'm okay with taking the Fragile. Oh yeah, we got that shiny. Shinies are always good. Extra value if it's shiny. Yeah, the scout bird's pretty awful, I think. I agree with you there. So, Cave Diver is a 2/2 for 2. And it can let us scout. We don't have a scout payoff yet. I think Lightning Strike is the best pick. On the Hunt, I would like to never pick. Pyrodept is not good. Compass is fine, but I don't think we want it here. So definitely leaning toward Lightning Strike. Could see a case for Cave Diver just because it is a 2/2 for 2. But we're going to find a lot more early game units, especially because we're in fire. Cave Diver does have Scout, that's a good point, but we don't have any interaction yet. And we've got a few scouts anyway, like this can scout up to 3 times, this scouts, and we're definitely going to find more, especially because we're kind of in that mindset already. Man, getting draw screwed real hard 2 games in a row feels so bad. Yeah, that is rough, especially in draft where it's 3 games and you're out. So we could go Fragility Downpour, but that combo seems so hard to actually pull off in any reasonable way. It's probably just Granite Ring, especially with all this aggressive stuff, and we are going to hopefully find more aggressive stuff. Being able to give +1 and Overwhelm is really good. I guess we could take the Seed of Order if we want to maybe splash. But I'm leaning Granite Ring at the moment. Power Screw is the worst. Yeah, it is the worst, and it does happen to everyone, unfortunately. Power Screw, Influence Screw, all the screws are all not fun. It's never fun to win or lose that way, really. I mean, obviously, you take wins however you can get them, but it's still pretty unfortunate when it happens to anybody. So we could take Fireplace or the Trailblaze. Even with the Scout, I think the 1/1 for 1 is not worth it. I think I'll take the Trailblaze over either of these. Even though we do need units, scouting and then drawing a card is pretty good. Probably don't need 2 of them, but if we end up in scout payoffs, it's good, and I don't care about having backlash at all. And there's another scout on a flyer, no less. The machete's pretty strong. I guess it would be really good on Sprite. Maybe that's reason enough to take it. But having a second flyer for 3 seems pretty good too. But I mean, we could twist this 3 times on turn 4 and then play this, twist it 2 more times. And if we achieve that, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So maybe we do want Machete. Hey, Pie Mittens. The drafts are going okay. Okay to bad. We had a 1-3, a 3-3, and a 2-3, which the 2-3 should have been much better. It was a much better deck, but I punted my way out of at least one of the games, which was unfortunate. But yeah, they're going okay. I mean, we're just kind of figuring out the new format, and I haven't had anything completely busted yet, so that probably explains why I've had a little bit of a struggle. But how are your drafts going? I saw you got a 7 win earlier today. Pretty sweet. Now I'm on 2 mana on turn 6 without going off 16. Oh, so you kept it at 16 and you're still stuck or you're stuck this time instead of getting flooded? Man, you're just getting all kinds of bad luck there. I like the machete. I like the sprite with the machete here. Overheat seems reasonable, I guess, but we probably want the... Well, we already have big boys. Big boys that can be cheaper. 5-0 to 5-3 on 3 draw screws? Yikes. Yeah, that's not great. That was the only one I did so far? Nice. Played some AI stuff. Sweet. Well, quitting while you're ahead is never a bad thing. I guess we do take Downpour now. We could take Overheat. It does have Scout on it. They both do, though. Man, there's so much Scout. Or maybe we're just seeing a lot of it. I like Overheat a little bit better than Downpour. Snowfort, I guess, would make the Lightning Sprite able to swing one more time? Or twist, rather. So would Dirk. I think we just want the hook, though. It's potential interaction. Flash Freeze is great. How if I ended up in Primal every time? That was not intentional. I guess we weren't Primal in the first draft. I guess Dirk, but I doubt we're gonna play it. These are both bad. I don't really want either one of these, but I guess Denial's fine. This is not really shaping up. Wow, this pack is horrendous. I have no interest in Infernus. Guess we just take a Daze? Ugh. I hate it. Ugh, these packs are just horrendous. I guess light them up? I don't know. Man, this is so bad. I mean, we need Eunice, so I guess we take Front Runner, but it's also terrible. Whew, we are just not finding anything useful. Bedtime, good night. All right, Chicken Figures. Well, thanks for hanging out and have a good night. Not sure what to say. Big whiffs. Yeah, I mean, what do you do, right? Like, just every pack has been horrendous. And maybe we're just not reading the signals correctly, but I'm terrible at that anyway, so... I'm not going to play Gruin, but I guess we pick it. Well, a Pitfall Trap is at least something interesting, but man, we are just not finding anything all that useful. It's a lot of Flash Freezing. Probably don't need a third one. Oh my goodness. This is so gross. Everything about this is just gross. Oh my, oh my. So the conscript, I guess, goes well with the Ruins Guide. We could curve 1, 2, and then 2 turns later, it's a 5/6 for that one turn. Ferocity of Bear. No. I guess it's just the Dervish. He buries Longbow. When you scout, sacrifice it to have the wielder deal 3 damage to an enemy. No, don't think we want that. We take a second fragility. I think we need this Yeti though. If you draft Ancient Terrazon in pack 3, do you shift to time? Yeah, probably. Considering how awful all these picks have been. Oh, we found the Furnish though. Probably do want to take this Char, but Furnish on the Sprite, that is the combo we were hoping to pull off here. We have so many stuns as it is, we definitely don't need Fend Off. Probably don't even need Outdraw either. I'm just gonna rare draft the Insignia. Another Ruins Guide is fine. And now a Ringleader also good. And the Wielder attacks, double its attack this turn. So expensive though. And we didn't find really any scout payoffs. I think the Trekkers got picked out from under us here. So we basically just have a bunch of garbage units. Honestly, I'm pretty tempted to just drop this draft and try again. Because this is just going to be an 0-3 guaranteed, I think. Oh, you headed to bed too, TRS? Alright, well thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a great night. I guess another Instigator? When you scout, it gets +3 this turn. That's actually not bad. We have a lot of scout. Alright, we'll take that. We already take a Death from Above. We didn't. Don't think it's even going to be good, but I guess we take it. We have many Jotuns. Yeah, it's certainly a rough draft. I just... Stop changing my display settings. Why does it keep doing that? It's happened like 5 times tonight. It's actually getting a bit frustrating. I don't know, sometimes these decks do better than they seem. That's true, we should play it. I just feel very down on this deck. Does not seem like it's good at all. I guess we have some interesting stuff, but like... not enough. Probably gonna keep all these Jotuns and just bank on them being 5 drops. Probably don't need 2 Surveyors, although we do get to do maybe shifting it on 1, so maybe it's not that bad. Second draft went 3 wins, which was better than expected. Yeah, and then our third draft went 2 wins, which was much worse than expected, so... yeah, you really never know. It's a good point. We did not find any scout payoff, which is rough. I really wish we had found a Trekker, too. Don't think we went Backlash or Savage Denial in any amount. Probably don't with these Trailblazes either. I don't think we even need Daze. Flash Freeze is our interaction, that's all we really need. And I suppose Iron Hook and Pitfall Trap? Fragility with Pitfall Trap seems great. Dirk could go. We maybe can cut 1 Jotun. I don't think we want these front runners either. I guess the scout payoff we found was the Needle Spitter. I think there was another one earlier too. I probably should have grabbed it. Definitely don't need Gruin either. I kind of just wish we had found more ways to make the lightning sprite bigger. Have a bigger booty. That said, I think we can probably get away with 16 power in this deck as well. Because we're pretty low to the ground. And we can, again, bank on these being 5 drops for the most part. Especially because we want them to be for Ruins Guide. I think I'm going to cut 1 Surveyor. And I don't really like this Wall Breaker either. Outlaw Ringleader is actually kind of cool. Maybe we don't need Granite Ring, although we kind of want to be aggressive. We have so many 3-drops, goodness. 3-drops deck. Maybe this is fine as is. 18 power, yeah, right. Just go straight 8-8 split. I blame you personally for the 3rd draft. Well, you should, because it was definitely my fault. I mean, there's no guarantee we would have gotten any farther than 3 wins. Like, we could have just easily lost the game right after our last one, if you figure that we were 3-2 up to that point. But you're right. I should take full credit for us being 2-3 in that last one, definitely. So, this seems like a deck. Not a good one, but it is a deck. There's cards in it. We're gonna play them, therefore, it's a deck. Both Jotuns in hand. Nah. Believe. Yeah, we just gotta believe. Alright, we'll keep this. We need a little bit more early game, but we got a 2-2.
One.
Blink and you'll
Devotee, sure. Well, that Warp Scout's actually kind of nice. Sure. And worst case, we can swing in if they block, we pull Iron Hook.
This should do it.
Oh my goodness. Alright. It's hilarious that the Armorsmith is actually a good card in this format. I'm gonna save the Pitfall Trap for when we can sneak a kill on this thing. Okay.
This should do it.
So good.
guide my
Jesus. Opponent has all the things. Yeah, that synergy and just dumping their hand was pretty insane.
I'll gladly join the fray.
Alright, we could have Pitfall Trap to kill that, but I like the 7-4 a little bit better. Alright, so we can trap this, hook this, kill the Iron Hook. Or not. Ooh. That's 14 damage. Oh, this doesn't, yeah, it doesn't quite get it. That's 14 damage. That's nothing to sniff at. I think we just go for it. Death from above, baby.
Let's see.
It certainly is, yeah. Just had a chance to play some ladder. Love the Yeti site. Yeti decks are so freaking fun. Nice. I definitely want to check out the Yeti site. It looks really sweet. Alright, well, we're gonna lose that, and then we're gonna die. I mean, opponent had a really good deck, and we just do not, so No, he killed my Devotee of the Sands and the turn I drew the time and could have played Terrazon. Oh man. That is a bummer. Tremor Shocker. Yeah. We are exactly dead. I mean, we can chump, maybe. Yep. I shouldn't feel too bad about it, but I feel a little bit bad about it. It's risky, but we'll keep it. But you're right, I mean, new format, still trying to figure it out, and tried to make a few things work that just haven't, so. Alright, well, ooh, actually, I think we go Blinky here. And another Warp off the top. Not bad. But we're certainly going to Darvish here, I think.
And you'll miss it.
Yeah, we'll Darvish. Did you know 8/8s that are invulnerable to damage are hard to remove in draft? Yes, I did know that. Oddly enough. I don't think a lot of people do know that, though. I guess we have to scout, see if we can find something on top. That is not something we want on top. Although, we could put Fragility on this, but it's not exactly the target we want for Fragility. And we really need a fire source. That's the thing we want the most. Fire source and then any other sigil would be great. Alright, well, Lightning Sprite is still pretty good. Seven games in a row on the draw. Oh my gosh, that is many. Too many.
Enter and be saved.
Alright, well we finally found fire, at least. We need to do some looting here. It's pretty good on a flyer, I gotta say. Probably get rid of one of these. Really? We're never gonna draw power? Is that actually how it's gonna be? Alright, let's get rid of the Jotun then, I guess. It's getting a little bit absurd at this point. I mean, I guess I am playing 16, so that's gotta be the issue, but where is the power? With all this scouting and stuff, like, really? Played right into that, of course.
Watch this.
Not swinging. That's strange.
Open for business.
Oh, I could have swung there, but what's the point? Why are they being so timid? I don't understand. Oh, that's just a bad card, not gonna lie. I mean, it killed a thing, but you pay way too much for that. I don't even know what to say. This has been horrendous. I mean, we are very, very dead. Silence my Terrazon in hand, what a jerk. Yeah. Jerk opponent. Does stunning it take it out of combat? It doesn't really matter, does it?
I'll gladly join the fray. Push on to victory.
Well, he's finally starting to make oozes. He could have done that a long time ago. Is there a way to win here? That's 14 damage. We could drop Pitfall Trap. We're one off from lethal. If we go for it, he's got 4 guaranteed in the air. We can chump, block, take 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 exactly. So we can't actually do it this turn, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna put that on bottom, and we're just gonna hope that we can survive this turn. Because if we can survive this turn, we can sneak out a win. Put a weapon on it and silently pass. Been timid all game. Yeah, exactly. If they had been pressuring us, they would have beaten us a while ago. So we've gotten lucky just by how timid they've been playing. The question is, will they continue to be timid? And honestly, it doesn't really matter if they can full swing, if we can find a way to block enough to not die and keep our Oni alive, we will win. So that is what it comes down to here. Seven, 11, yeah, no, we can't block enough, can we? Oh wait, no, we're blocking this. Okay, so 5, 9, yeah. Alright, so if the Oni lives, we actually win. Unless they have something else in the air. Or removal. Can we steal it? Are we stealing it? Ah! We stole it! We did it! Yes! Amazing. That was the most hopeless I've ever felt in a win in my entire life. Oh, I mean, we honestly, the only reason we won that game was because they were so timid throughout it. Because if they had just been bearing down on us, we would have been so very dead. We would have been forced to chump way earlier and they would have had a clear board to swing through. Yeah, I did not deserve that at all. They probably are mad, or they just didn't know that they should have been pressuring me. Which it seems that way, because like they probably would have been pushing a lot harder if they knew that they should be. Let's scout. Hopefully we can find some power here. Actually, that's not power, but it is a good card, so we'll keep it. It's a card we can play, we can get some damage in, maybe, or not. Well, I guess if they want to trade, I'm okay with that. Nope, sweet. They threw, should have held back a flyer. Yeah, but they didn't know that. I mean, I guess you really need to be prepared for the death from above, but yeah, they didn't know we had that. I mean, you are controlling the board and board state the whole game. Hey, Hazius, thank you so much for that sub. Really, really appreciate that. Oh, it was Dead Joker with the gift sub. Well, thank you for that sweet gift sub to Hazius, Dead Joker. Really appreciate that. Very nice. Thank you again. That is awesome. I guess, man, are we just gonna chump block the Thesora? I don't like any of our options here. What does this do? Oh, it can exhaust? Nice. Alright, let's do that.
Move aside.
Yeah, definitely feel better, Hazius. Hope the shoulder heals up quicker than it should. Alright, he's playing the 3-3. Actually might not be bad here. I guess we'll see if they want to trade. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Oh nice, it gave you the little gift badge. That's cool. Deserving the badge, of course. That was very nice of you, and I really do appreciate it. And that's gonna be an issue. All this is an issue. Our deck just sucks. That's the main issue that we need to be aware of here. If we could take the power off the top. If this could be a power right here, so we can do the Jotun, then at least we have a little bit of a possible game, sort of. Nope, that's dead. Sweet. Yeah, 6 in the air is going to be a major issue too. And of course we didn't find anything relevant. Power being the main thing we wanted. Oh my goodness, come on. Guess we get rid of the ring. Oh boy, I get to be on the draw again. How lucky. Yeah, very, very lucky.
Laying down cover.
We're just dead. Sweet. Yep. Well, when people play real decks, you happen to lose. It's this weird phenomenon. Man, I should have gotten up to 17 power. Just cut like an overheat or something. At least this hand's pretty good. Actually, Dervish with the machete is pretty nice. You can do the twist 3 times.
Bring it on!
Alright. Boom. So, I mean, we get it for 5 next turn. They're not doing anything. I like that. This is kind of the start I was hoping to be getting every game. Just very aggressive, but has not panned out yet. That's really scary. Luckily, every time we play a unit, it's has another turn to be shifted. Oh wow, that's another dervish. Okay.
We run.
So, can it get above 4 for the amount of turns it takes? We're not gonna find out here, but I am curious.
You will
Alright.
pay for your
Well,
crimes.
they're stuck on 2, so I think we might have this one. Yeah, I did get a plus sign. I was wondering if, like, does it get like 2 pluses? Can we somehow get to 3 wins with a bad deck? Is it possible? I mean, the only reason we won that game was because they were stuck on 2 forever. It's literally the only reason. This is not anywhere near as aggressive, but it's a fine hand. Yeah, I think it probably does that as well. And I'm guessing it probably puts a number next to it, or number in the middle rather. Something like that, potentially.
Few more adjustments.
The unit or weapon in your hand +1/+1. Alright. Don't think we need a pitfall trap that yet.
As one.
This ringleader will be nice if we can find one more fire. Yeah, I don't know what you have, but I'm not falling for that. Some kind of fast spell, it seems. Finest hour, maybe? Boot knife. Alright. We did find our fire, that's good. Not having that.
They will be punished.
That is synergy with the boot knife there. Yeah, I'll play ringleader. And most likely we will pitfall trap, and then if they play another unit we can stun them both with the flash freeze and get rid of this. Although it's not too scary now. Unless they have removal for this, but I'm assuming they would snap it off right away if they had it. Yeah. We're not gonna block and then immediately die to the boot knife. Abduct. Okay.
Ignite.
Oh, well that's actually a better target for the pitfall trap anyway, so thanks opponent. So when we twist this, it's only other units? Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty good pitfall trap, for sure. Because it basically killed two of our opponent's things. 9 games on the draw, make it end? Yikes, Craig. Yikes. Sir? Have you fallen asleep? Did your cat unplug your computer? Do you need medical attention? He's probably spamming emotes, hoping for a response, but we've already muted him because of the good luck you'll need it. I would love for a free win. I'll take a free win with this deck. I'll take any win with this deck. Now, I'm assuming they're spamming BM, and I'm not responding.
Recipe.
That one is such a weird card. I also really wish he could twist to pump himself. Because it is only till end of turn, so that would make some amount of sense. He's got a fast spell still. Don't think we've seen a fast spell yet. Could be mob roll maybe. Seems very possible to mob roll. Or maybe like the, whatever the shock is called, Char I think. We risk that they block. They probably will block. I think we just pass. Because we can lightning strike this. And we know they have a fast spell. We don't want to get caught out by that. I would assume if it was a pump spell, they would have used it there to save it. So I really don't know what it could be, actually. Needle Splitter, or Needle Spitter rather, is not really that good this late in the game. But I suppose we could find more scouts, so I guess we keep it. And we don't want to loot here, because we're just going to have to pitch it. Figures they're playing FJS, yeah. The most hated. Any win in draft is good. Yeah, that is true. Any win is definitely good. Take them where you can get them, even if they're free because your opponent left. We can also twist. We can get a lot of damage in here, actually. What does this pay for?
We run these streets.
Probably just gonna jump. Really? Okay. Well, opponent's down to 7. I guess if they have some big pump spell they've been saving this whole time, they can just kill us. I'm fine blocking here. Sure. So that was the trick they had the whole time.
Stand fast.
Four, 5, 6, 7. We can't quite do it, can we? Let's see. If we twist, play this, they can block here. We get in for 7 again. If we do the overwhelm and the flash freeze, it's still 7. I don't think we can get there. Lethal, twist plus stun? Yeah, no, we're 1 mana short, yeah, unfortunately. I wish we had it, but we don't. So, I think we just play these and pass the turn. And then we're gonna flash freeze. I think we freeze and freeze. I don't care about them gaining 1 life. I mean, if they have like Strength of the Many, we're dead anyway. Some way to scout here would be great. That is exactly a way to scout. My goodness. Oh, we'll keep Death from Above, but I think we're gonna win right here. Whew. Wait. Does he have something? Gonna need a couple somethings. Char, okay. Still can't soak up enough damage. I'm not even gonna give him Mono Rule fight. And I'm also not gonna BM him. Well, we don't have any Primal, but this is really solid. I mean, 2-drop, 3-drop in for 5. We can play the machete on this, worst case, and keep swinging. So the hand isn't great, but we could definitely get there with it. That's an issue, but we have things we can play in hand. It is a 3-pack draft. We gotta look at the bright side, right? Or well, is it 3? I don't think it's 3 yet, right? We need one more win to make it a 3-pack draft. I think we're gonna machete on this, actually. I'm gonna keep it only because we can actually play it. Yeah, so if we get one more win, it is 3 packs. Or if we get really lucky and we get a spin up to gold with one of the, or with the 1 silver chest, then it would be 3 packs as well. Alright. We're not allowed to have fun, I get it.
We run.
What's the upgrade chance? That's a good question, Hazius. Sometimes it seems like it's 100%. I mean, not really, but sometimes it feels like it's like 80%, and then other times it feels like it's 5. So I think it's just really random chance. 10% I feel? That sounds about right, actually. But I know I've had many times where it's felt like I've gotten many more than I probably should have been getting.
We run.
If he wants to trade, it's fine. Yep. Man, we really need power. I don't even care if it's primal. Just give us power.
We must rise up.
There we go. So we could use the ability and get in for 4. We take 5 minimum on the crackback. I think we do it.
Move
Oh wait.
aside.
Ooh, that was close. So now we get in for 6. That's actually really good. Oh, or that. Alright, well, I guess we get in for 4 instead. Still seems okay. If we find one more power, we'll at least get to shift this. Observer's bias? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Is it 10%? Is that like the actual thing? What's the best thing to do as a starting player? Why are old packs just as expensive as new? Well, first off, hello Bank N247. How you doing tonight? Glad to have you. So the best thing is to not buy packs. That is absolutely probably the worst value you can possibly get. So you really probably want to draft, or I guess first you would want to forge, because you get pretty good rewards for forge all the way up to master. And then you would want to draft after that to get new cards. So that would be my best advice. Forge and Gauntlet, both of those have really good rewards, and they're up against the AI, so it's not as like high pressure as the PvP, I guess you could say. And you don't have to worry about your rank really. And you get really good upgrade rewards along the way, going all the way up to master. So that's definitely the best place to start. Yeah, chat's got it. Gauntlet first. Forge and Gauntlet. Once you build up from gold, Gauntlet, go to Forge. Oh yeah, there is an Alienware promo. That is true. Yeah, we'll take 6. And then draft, yep. Gauntlet to Masters, Forge to Masters, and then draft is definitely the best, I would say.
The vault must be
Yes, you can drop a link, Hazius, for sure. Well, that silence was pretty gross. So we trade, take 3, go down to 1. Okay. Alright, well, Dream Dead. That was actually still a pretty good game, though.